Sonny.
Are we alone?
Yeah.
Okay. Jason and Sam have Michael safe in the tunnels at Windermere.
Does anybody else know?
No one. Jason made it clear I couldn't even tell Nicholas. Sonny, they can't stay there much longer.
How's Michael?
They're managing to turn it into an adventure for him, but he senses that something bigger's going on.
He's a smart kid.
Yeah. Jason is waiting for word from you. He wants to get Michael out of the country.
Everybody's telling me that I should bring Michael back so I can deal with what's happening, but, you know, everything inside of me is screaming to get my son the hell out of here.
You're Michael's father, Sonny. What does your heart say?
Remember me?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
No,
Don't even worry about it. Just leave it there.
Just
Come on,
cut
leave
me
it.
off.
Here,
God.
come on. Here, just leave it there. I got you these here.
Thank you. Nicholas, they're beautiful.
You're welcome. I'm so sorry. That was stupid of me, surprising you like that. I should have thought better.
No, it's okay.
Here,
I just didn't know that anybody was there.
Studying?
Yeah, anatomy. I have 2 more chapters to read. The test's on Monday, so my mind's spinning.
Sure, I'm not making it any easier. Listen, I'll leave you alone with the, what was that? The lymphatic system, yes. I'm really sorry about that. I was just trying to let you know that I was thinking about you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take one of the launches out, okay? I'll see you soon. Emily, you want to take a break and come? Hello?
Nicholas, it's Lucky. You might want to get down to the station.
Why? What's going on?
Durant had Emily brought in for questioning about her brother and Sam about running off with Michael.
I'll be right there.
Oh, you might want to use that phone to call your lawyer.
Or try to call my brother so he'll find out I'm here and come back.
Smart girl. Not smart enough to talk your brother out of running off with my grandson when he's wanted for murder.
No comment.
Well, you'll make one soon enough. See, I got everybody in this town exactly where I want them.
All right.
Hello?
Sonny, it's Emily.
Where are you?
I'm at the PCPD. Listen, I think I'm gonna need some help. Well, makes you think I had anything to do with Michael's disappearance?
Oh, come on. You and I both know that Sonny and Jason have a habit of using women in their criminal activity.
Like you're doing now?
You're becoming dangerously close to being charged as an accomplice.
And you're close to being charged with violation of a citizen's rights to counsel before questioning, or in this case, railroading.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. He has nothing.
You're hiding your brother, Sam, and Michael on Spoon Island. Right now, I got officers out there gathering
You have a search
evidence.
warrant?
Emily aided and abetted.
In other words, you don't.
All right, look. You're both stonewalling. A family of fugitives is on the run. You know where they're hiding, and you're breaking the law by remaining silent.
Emily, you're free to go. And whatever Durant's goons have against you will be inadmissible.
If Jason and Sam don't turn themselves in, I'm going to move forward and charge them, and I got plenty to prosecute.
Maybe you didn't hear right. Emily's free to go.
Thank you for coming.
No, thanks for calling.
Listen, I know that you're upset that I called Sonny and
You're
not
just lucky
you.
you're not in jail, Emily.
Can we talk about this somewhere else, please?
It doesn't surprise me. We don't talk about much of anything anymore. I can believe that you would hide Jason, Sam, and Michael in the grottos. I don't blame you. What I can't buy is why you wouldn't let me know about it.
What are you more angry about, Nicholas? That or the fact that I didn't come to you when I was in trouble?
Well, tell me, why didn't you?
I was
Why didn't you?
afraid that I might jeopardize Jason or Michael or Sam.
What? What, you thought that they wouldn't be safe if you told me?
That's not
What do you think, I would tattletale on them, turn them all in?
I was trying to stay quiet, Nicholas. I didn't think it out past that.
Think it out. You didn't think it out at all. Emily, you took a huge, unnecessary risk by hiding them that could have cost you your career as a doctor. I mean, if you absolutely felt that you needed to do it, you could have at least let me help you.
And have you tried to talk me out of it like you're doing right now? Nicholas, I was careful. I made sure that nobody was
The bottom line is that if you would have been caught, you could have went to jail. And you knew that, so why in the hell did you do it in the first place?
She was only doing what we asked her to. And we didn't want you involved, Nick.
I'm talking to my wife right now.
I was protecting my son.
And what about Emily? Who was protecting her? Certainly not you, because people around you either end up getting injured or they end up getting killed. You know, I mean, did you even care that you might be putting Emily in danger? Did you care?
Emily could have said no. We would have understood.
Emily would never go against her brother, but you knew that already, which is probably what you were counting on, no?
Emily's loyal.
And you took advantage of it. Because that's what you do, Sonny Corinthos. You use people to get what you want. And in the end, that's just all that matters to you.
Stop it, Nicholas.
You don't understand what you're talking about.
You're not mad at Sonny. You're mad at me, okay? This isn't about anything but us and our crumbling marriage.
Well, so much for working it out, huh?
I'm sorry about coming in between you guys arguing.
No, it's not your fault. It's just, you don't need to hear this.
If Jason were here, would you tell him?
I can tell Jason pretty much anything.
You think maybe you could think of me like a standing brother? I don't listen as well as Jason, but I could try.
It's what I blurted out to Nicholas about our crumbling marriage. I know how much that hurt him.
You think maybe you can tell him you didn't mean it?
But I did. I just didn't mean to hurt him. And I can't help myself. We keep trying to get back to the comfortable, easy relationship that we used to have.
Right.
You know, maybe that's part of the problem. We never had to try before. Everything just came so naturally. We were always in sync.
Well, that's great, you know. But sometimes it's just hard to keep that up.
Yeah, I know Nicholas still loves me, and I love him. But despite our best intentions, we keep missing. Yeah. Instead of growing closer, all we're doing is getting frustrated and more resentful. You know, what we had was so wonderful. And now it's so painful. Just don't understand how that could happen.
Excuse me, Emily. I have a court order for you from John Durant. And, it's not good.
All right, I'll tell you what. Go upstairs, pack your stuff. I'll take you home.
I am home.
No. The quartermains. That's where you're gonna be safe.
Listen, I'm perfectly safe here in my own home, Sonny. Listen, I know you think I'm making excuses, but I swear to you, Nicholas isn't violent or abusive to me on any level.
I saw him earlier tonight. He's like a time
He
bomb
was
ready.
venting, and it was never directed at me.
Well, what happens one night when he comes here and there's nobody here, and then it's just you and him?
Listen, no matter what I say, it's going to sound like I'm protecting him, but I'm not. Nicholas is very good to me. There aren't a lot of guys who would work so hard to try to understand what I've been through. I just wish that I could do the same for him. So Nicholas wants his wife back. The woman I was before I was raped. I'm not her anymore.
Then he should accept who you are now.
He's trying.
And you should too, because the more you smile and act like nothing's happening, you're both gonna go down in flames. I will never, ever tell you what to do.
No, you've been so generous since Jason's been gone. Really, you've been a very broad shoulder for me.
I know what you've been through, and I've lived with it for more years than you can imagine.
Are you living, walking proof that I can survive too?
The question is how. I know what happens when somebody smashes your body and cripples your soul. And you're too small and too weak and helpless to stop them. And then when the physical scars heal, people always say to you, come on, get over it now, you know. But you can't.
Yeah. Before Connor did what he did to me, the defining moment of my life was my mother's death from breast cancer. And she was all I had. And that loss colored everything that came after. And even my own cancer was easier than losing my mom so young.
So if somebody told you, it's done now, get over it, what would you have done?
He can't. I'll never forget her. And I'll never be the same for having lost her.
You know, Emily, what Connor did to you will always be with you, and eventually you'll get stronger. But you can't forget.
Yeah, you change.
How can you not?
You do know.
Sometimes I wish I'd know what kind of a man I'd be, or what kind of life I would be living right now if I wasn't knocked around when I was a kid.
Maybe a little less angry, a little quicker to trust.
Maybe.
Yeah, well, this is how our lives play out. You know, there's no going back to who we were before. I'm not who I was a year ago or even 6 months ago. You know, the woman Nicholas married is gone, and you know, whoever I am can't give him what he wants.
No, I was just going.
Honey, thank you so much.
Hey, if you need anything, yeah.
So if you're not the woman I married, who are you? Now, instead of from each other, there was a time once in our lives when we kept secrets for each other. When you had cancer, I was the only one you told. And I cherished that. That trust that you had in me, that I would never violate that confidence. It brought us closer. You remember you and me against the world? I don't understand what went wrong. I don't understand.
What world fell apart, Nicholas?
And you never told me.
You were in prison, and I knew what that was going to do to you.
I know. So, tell me, in your mind, did you feel like you were protecting me? Is that
Yes.
it?
That's what I wanted. Nicholas, is what I owed you.
Owed me what? Owed me for
You
what?
pushed Helena off a cliff to protect me, and then you turned
Which caused me to not be able to be there for you, Emily. When that
Emily,
Emily,
I knew that when we got you out.
I was absolutely useless to you while I was in prison.
Nicholas,
Do you understand
that's not
that?
what I'm saying.
What you're saying is that everything has changed now. That's what you're saying.
Does any of this feel the same?
All I wanted is for us to move forward. Emily, I think we're stronger together than we are apart.
I shouldn't have excluded you.
Oh, I really wish you believed that.
Okay, I'm trying, Nicholas. Okay, every day, all I do is try. I really don't know what else you want from me.
Well, I want you to be honest with me. Can you be honest?
All right, Nicholas, I'll be honest. I had to protect a little boy. I would have told you, but Jason begged me not to say a word for Michael's sake, okay? That's the honest truth. You want to make it about something else, fine, but I won't.
Thanks.
Can I get you anything else? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, we're fine. Thanks.
Okay, just yell if you need me.
Okay.
So how's your pizza?
Well, when I asked for the special chicken and pineapple, never really occurred to me.
Nicholas, you're the one who insists on trying something different.
Yeah, I know, but I guess I was looking for something a little more straightforward, simple, like that.
Yeah, somehow I don't think this is the right setting.
Yeah, I know. Listen, why don't we just go home and I'll throw together a makeshift dinner and we can sit at the kitchen aisle and just talk or something.
Yeah, I'd love to. That sounds really nice, but I can't after work.
Again?
Yeah, I've got to rack up those hours. You know, it's part of being a med student.
Well, when your shift is over, let's go for a walk on the East Riding Trail. Take a bottle of wine down by the rocks, stare at the moon, count some stars. What do you say?
Yeah, that sounds great, Nicholas, but I have no idea when I'm going to be finished, and by the time I get home, I'm probably going to be beat, so I'll just go straight to bed. But, I'll just see you in the morning,
Yeah,
okay?
okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Nicholas. Are you okay?
Oh, man. I was dreaming.
We had that conference call this morning.
What? Oh, my God, in an hour. I can't believe it's that late.
Oh, I hated waking you up.
No, thank you. Thank you. I have to review that Asian prospectus.
Oh, you must be exhausted. Nicholas, I'm not surprised you slept in. And I got home late and you still weren't here. I fell asleep waiting.
Yeah, I guess it was pretty late.
Oh? You gonna tell me where you were?
I'm sorry. I should have called. I lost track of time, I guess. You know, I went for a walk and...
On the East Riding Trail like you wanted?
No, actually in town.
Yeah, I should have stayed with you, but we've been so swamped at the hospital.
It's okay.
You were thinking about us, weren't you? You were blaming yourself and wanting to make everything right.
You know me too well.
Nicholas, I know that you're hurting, and it's clearly my fault. And
No,
I want
it's
to
not.
apologize.
Please don't apologize, okay? I don't blame you for the way that I feel or any way that I've been acting, okay?
But all you wanted to do was go for a walk and then come back
But
here and
if
hang
you had to
out.
work, you had to work.
That's been really difficult lately.
It's just, well, listen, we've both been through terrible things, okay? You're just doing the best you can to deal with it.
And so are you.
And I don't fault you for anything, okay? In fact, I regret everything that's happened and I said and everything that I've done.
Well, if I can't apologize, you can't regret. Okay? Just know that through everything, I've never stopped loving you. And I never will.
God, I thought we were gonna be stuck up here all night. What happened?
I came up here to get some air and then...
Yeah, I had the same idea, only as a genius that I am, I forgot to leave the door propped open, and naturally it started to rain,
we were pounding on that door forever.
we were yelling until we were almost hoarse.
Well, it's lucky I showed up then.
Well, I'm gonna go see about getting dry.
Courtney,
What?
can I have my jacket?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Whoa, wait. Come here.
What?
Come here, what's the rush? It's nice out here now that the rain stopped.
Nicholas, you're drenched.
So?
Don't you want to get out of your clothes?
Only if you want to get out of yours.
Very funny.
Dance with me.
Now?
Right now.
you.
You ready to get out of here?
Yeah, I will be as soon as I call the hospital administrator to reschedule my appointment. Can I use your cell phone?
Sure. Looks like you're not the only one who got caught in the rainstorm.
Okay, meeting's on for Monday, and we are so out of here.
Hi. Wow, looks like you got caught in the rain, too.
What's your excuse?
Nothing quite that dramatic. I just forgot my umbrella.
It's too bad you were stranded on the roof by yourself. If I'd been with you, we may have enjoyed being caught in the rain shower.
Thanks, you've heard you say. Not the one who's soaking wet. Can't wait to get dry.
Let me take you home.
Okay.
Take care.
Yeah. You knew I was on the roof with Courtney. Why didn't you bust us for lying?
Obviously, Courtney fibbed to Jax about being alone on the roof. I didn't want to put her on the spot.
It didn't strike you as strange that she would lie and I'd back her up?
So I've heard from Lucky and Elizabeth that Jax is pretty over the top about Elizabeth's surrogacy, and Courtney's probably feeling the stress. If saying that she was alone on the roof is a way to keep the peace, then why shouldn't we back her up?
Well, that was considerate of you.
Well, yeah, sometimes people have good reasons to keep things to themselves, especially when they want to spare someone they love.
Are you saying that it's all right to be dishonest about our feelings?
I'm saying that sometimes the stark truth can be hurtful.
So it's okay to lie to protect each other?
No, but we don't have to hash out every single detail.
Emily, we're far enough apart as it is already, don't you think? I mean, we don't share a life anymore. Not really. We barely even share a bed. I mean, come on, we smile at each other like passing guests at the same hotel. And stay busy with work. It keeps us even further apart. And we spend so much time trying not to hurt each other, we end up not connecting at all.
I know that you wish that I could move along faster, but this is the best that I can do right now.
I keep wondering if we're doing more harm than good right now by sidestepping the big issues. I mean, we avoid conflict completely. And we avoid uncomfortable questions all the time.
Well, and maybe right now that's the one thing that can save us.
Shouldn't you be working?
I couldn't. I had to find you.
Well, I've been here for over an hour thinking about you, wondering where we go from here.
Nicholas, I love you. I always will. And I know I've pushed you away sometimes without meaning to, but I don't want to lose you.
Well, I feel the same way too, Emily.
Okay, you know, you're not just my husband and my lover. You're my best friend. And I want us to be truthful, to say what we feel, because if we don't, we're going to drift apart. And I couldn't stand it if I lost you, Nicholas.
We say we call it a night and go home.
Together, to the same place.
Yeah, if that's what you want.
It is. Very much.
Okay. And we'll bring the lunch around, right?
Who's there? Hello?
Sorry. I'm sorry, did I scare you?
What are you doing out here? Waiting for Nicholas?
Why would you think that I was waiting for Nicholas?
To get your story straight. Nicholas lied to Jax for you when you got locked on the roof in the rain.
Look, Emily, I mean, Nicholas knows how much trouble I'm having with Jax, and he just didn't want to create anymore. You know, I mean, the whole thing was a total accident. You know, it was just two strangers sharing each other's problems. I mean, he practically talked about you almost the whole time.
Which would make me the problem.
No, I didn't mean for it to sound like that. I'm sorry. Emily, come on. Nicholas loves you. He wants to spend the rest of his life with you.
Then our marriage is the problem.
He didn't really get into any detail.
Courtney, I love Nicholas. And I'm certain we're gonna work things out. What about you?
I love Jax, and I'm sure that we're gonna work things
No, I mean Nicholas. What are your feelings for my husband?
Emily, I don't have any feelings for Nicholas. I love Jax.
I don't
and
need you to
Nicholas
tell
loves
me how
you.
much my husband loves me.
Okay. Look, I mean, yeah, we're both having problems in our marriages right now. I feel like I have lost a lot, and I'm sure you do too. I mean, I feel like this whole perfect life is about to get ripped right out of my hands somehow.
I'm afraid mine already has.
It hasn't. I promise.
Yeah, maybe we should just learn to trust destiny.
Well, some things are just meant to be. Like you and Nicholas.
But others just aren't.
I understand.
Launch is ready.
Hi.
Hi.
And we just sort of ran into each other.
Okay, I'm gonna let you two be alone. Bye. Bye.
Emily, we need help. Come on.
Hey, wait, what happened?
Just get a doctor and I'll tell you.
Okay, it's gonna have to be an attending. There was a bus accident. Everyone available went to help. Dr. Jones is on duty. Okay, go get him.
If we wait, Sam will die. You gotta do something. You gotta save her life.
Do you know what Sam was injected with?
Yeah, digitalis, okay? It works fast. You gotta give her something to counteract it. What, Emily, what are you waiting for?
How can you be sure it was
Because
digitalis?
Dr. Thomas said
Okay,
so.
we
He was
can't
gonna
be sure
use it
without
on me
doing a
tonight.
blood
I
test.
know what I'm talking about. We do not
I know
have
you're
time.
scared, and I'm gonna help you, okay? But I need to know what to give her, okay?
Okay,
I
just
studied
please.
this category of drugs. I took a lot of notes. I'm gonna check.
Can you just hurry? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Emily's gonna help you.
All right, okay, it's what I thought. Sam needs a digoxin-specific antibiotic.
Whatever it is, can you get it?
Yeah.
Sam, just hold on, okay? You're gonna be okay. You have to. I'm right here. Emily! Just stay with me. Just a little while longer. The medicine's coming. It's gonna work, okay? Just fight it, Sam.
All right, I got it.
My heart. It's beating so fast. What's happening to me?
I administered a shot that blocks the effects of this drug in her system. It should have worked, but she's having a negative
Okay, what's going on?
Enough time went by that the digitalis entered her bloodstream and is affecting her rhythm.
I didn't act soon enough.
No, you were just trying to be sure. Emily.
No, you did the right thing. You gave her the wrong drug. She would've
Dr.
been
Jones,
dead
what
instantly.
happens now? Please.
We wait, we pray, we hope Sam has enough strength to help the drug do its job.
Do you hear that? The antidote won't work unless you help it along. Okay, so I need you to fight like crazy.
Jason.
Sam, please. Please fight for me. Okay, you can do it.
Keep talking. It's working.
What is?
Her heart rate's slowing. Sam's stabilizing.
Okay, Sam, you're doing great. Okay, just breathe for me. That's it. That's it. Nice and slow. Please.
Whoa, Sam, what do you think you're doing?
I have to go get Jason.
No, you are in no condition to be a help to anyone, Sam. In fact, I was coming in here to tell you that we're going to put you in a room and...
I don't think you really understand
Listen,
right now.
yours is the first life that I ever saved on my own. Okay, I'm not going to let you spoil my victory by getting up too soon and killing yourself.
Fine.
Listen, I may have found the right drug to counteract the problem, but we both know what really saved your life. It was Jason giving you the strength to fight. Okay, Sam, he can't imagine his life without you. Trust me, he's coming back.
Hi.
What a nice surprise.
Yeah, hi.
Emily, have you seen Elizabeth? No. Is something wrong?
She went out last night and didn't come home.
Has anyone tried Lucky?
Oh, after the way they left things, I can imagine. Hey, you know what? It's worth a try, though. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Well, I heard you were quite the hero. Last night you saved Sam McCall.
Nicholas, I'm sorry I didn't call you, but I thought I'd be home by now, and then the chief resident ordered me to observe this morning's cath protocols.
It's okay. It's okay. Why don't you come home and take a nap with me?
I'd love to, but, yeah, naps are for real doctors, and the rest of us just have to get by on caffeine and adrenaline. You know, it's med student's best friend. Let me look at this. You know, I should have gotten these scans to the lab about 10 minutes ago. I'll call you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Monica.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Excuse me a second. All right, look, I know that hospital schedules are rigid, but can't you give these students a break from this ridiculous schedule? I mean,
Oh, well, that's how we weed out the weak from the strong.
the week. Well, Emily's not weak. I mean, this place has her here 24/7. I think she's entitled to some sleep.
Yeah, this time, Nicholas, you can't blame the hospital. Emily has volunteered for all these hours.
Hi.
Hi.
I almost called you to see if you wanted to get some lunch.
Why didn't you?
My lab partner took my notes by accident, so I have to get them back and then work out next week's schedule.
So how many shifts do you plan on asking for?
Nicholas, it's part of trying to become a doctor. You know that. My father's chief of staff asked for any special favors.
No, it's not. It's not what I'm suggesting, Emily. It's.
Okay. Then what?
You know what? Nothing. You do what you have to. I'm not gonna bite you.
Nicholas, don't walk away. Not now. If you do, you'll be doing exactly what Emily's doing. This is not the time to run away. Not if you want a fighting chance.
Mom, I really don't see.
Think that this is any of my business just because you're of legal age. I should just stop carrying him. Well, sorry, it doesn't work that way. Don't do anything stupid.
Hey, that was weird.
She and I had a conversation earlier about how you've been piling on work as a way to avoid things. Me, mostly. She said that you feel safer here, in this big, cold hospital, than you do with me.
Safe is the wrong word. Okay, it's more like competent, effective.
Which is obviously not how you feel as my wife. Do you think that we can repair this marriage, Emily? Because it's out in the open now. that you can't stand to be near me? Or should I just make it easier on the both of us and stay away completely?
Okay, I keep going over different scenarios for us. You know, live together, don't live together, act like nothing's changed, you know, talk about it endlessly. Nicholas, all I do is go in circles.
Let's move on from here then. Huh?
I've thought about that. I could go back to my parents' home. You know, maybe add more therapy sessions. It helped before.
If you move without me, as far as I'm concerned, that is a separation. Is that what you want?
Nicholas, I love you.
That used to make everything okay. Now it's just another indication of how far apart we really are. Emily available? Yeah, of course she's not. Well, this is her husband, Nicholas. I'd like to leave a message, please. Tell her that I'm waiting for her at Kelly's and to meet me here as soon as she can. Thanks.
Why'd that sound so ominous?
Probably because my life is in complete chaos right now. And no offense, but you're the last person that I should be dragging into it right now.
Well, I'm already here, so what's going on?
All right, yeah, I guess I should probably tell you. I mean, it's bound to ricochet and affect you and Elizabeth.
What do you want to do here, Nicholas? You want to play around with 20 questions?
All right. Okay. Courtney and I have developed this,
This is what?
I don't know, like attraction, sexual curiosity. I don't know.
Have you completely lost your mind? You aren't seriously considering having an affair with Courtney?
I don't know, Lucky, do you want an honest answer or do you want a politically correct one? Look, I'm as surprised by this as you are. I never thought that I would even be attracted to another woman other than Emily. All right? I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about her.
Then you need to, because Emily doesn't deserve this from you. And as much as I can do without him, Jax doesn't deserve this from Courtney.
Attraction isn't intentional.
What, is that going to be your excuse for destroying a marriage to a woman you've loved for years? It's not enough.
How do you know Courtney's not the love of my life? How do you know?
Well, I can't believe I'm hearing this. Love? You barely know Courtney. All right? It's a rebound, Nicholas. You're reacting to a rough patch that you've been going through with Emily. All right? So see it for what it is, and don't destroy your life for it.
Well, that's convenient for you to say.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, if Courtney and I both left our marriages right now, there'd be nothing there to stop Jax from focusing all of his energy on...
That is not the issue here. Okay. If you act on a fleeting attraction to Courtney, you risk destroying Emily's life. All right? And you know it's not worth it.
Okay, then what happens in the meantime? Lucky, do Emily and I keep dismantling each other piece by piece? I mean, I'm beginning to think that leaving her is the only way to make her happy.
Is that what you were doing when I walked in? You were thinking up rationalizations to leave you guilt-free?
No, look, I feel guilt, okay? It's... Yeah, you know, I shouldn't have told you what I expected you to say.
Well, maybe you need a reality check, so pay attention. Get up and walk away. Let Emily be mad at you for standing her up, but don't let her see you burning for another woman. One look at you and she'll know. You are an honorable man, Nicholas. Be that tonight. Go end it with Courtney and then go home to your wife.
Nicholas, I thought I'd be off early.
You don't have to make excuses. I'm not here to pressure you. I have a board meeting.
Oh, good, because I don't want you to think that I signed up for this shift to avoid you.
I don't want you to think that I'm breathing down your neck. What we need right now is space. Because having to explain our every move to each other only creates stress for the both of us.
Yeah, like there isn't enough to go around, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna get to the meeting. Okay. Monica.
Guess I never thought it could happen. You know, Nicholas and I have become one of those couples who avoid each other. Well, we pretend everything's fine. I had a talk with Elizabeth, and I realized that I'm not ready to give up on me and Nicholas.
Well, that's great. So, what's wrong?
I can't say the same for him, Mom. I mean, I'm not very good company.
Oh, Em, come on. You're getting over the biggest trauma of your life. Give yourself a break, okay?
I couldn't blame him if he started to look around.
What, other women? Oh, come on, that's not going to happen.
I'm not that easy to live with lately.
No, well, I know men who cheat. Well, I married one, so maybe I'm not the best judge of character, but believe me, I know. Nicholas is not a philanderer.
You never know, Mom.
Oh, come on. I'm sure he's guilty of a lot of things, but infidelity isn't one of them.
I hope you're right. Hey, Elizabeth.
Oh, hello.
I don't know what I'd do without the two of you. See ya.
See you. The Windsor chart. Thank you. Is there something wrong? Did she take a turn? What?
What you said about Nicholas, you're wrong.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, what's wrong? Mom, did something happen?
No, well, yes. Oh, boy. You know what we talked about earlier about infidelity? Well, I guess I'm really not as intuitive as I thought I was. The fact is, yeah, you know, anybody is capable of it, and including Nicholas.
Mom, why would you even say that?
I'm so sorry. Well, I think that it is possible that your husband and Courtney. Oh, I really hate to sound so.
Courtney?
Elizabeth saw them on the docks kissing.
Mom, Courtney's in love with Jax. Mom, they have a baby coming, and Nicholas knows it.
And I really don't want to make any trouble, Em. But you kind of sensed it yourself earlier when we were talking. You said that you were worried that Nicholas might get tired of waiting for you, that he might just start looking elsewhere.
That's a far cry from what you're telling me.
Well, I saw them too.
You what?
Here at the hospital. I didn't see anything really, except they were talking. It was very serious, and he touched her, and the minute he saw me, he got out of this hospital as fast as he could.
Okay. Mom, listen, I know that you're trying to help me somehow, but I'm gonna find Nicholas, and I'm gonna straighten this all out.
Okay. Look, darling, I know this is such a lot to absorb. Believe me, if you need me, you know where I am, okay? All right. Be strong, okay?
Hi.
Hi.
Where are you?
Seat 4A.
You're on an airplane?
Yeah, I have some business to do in New York.
When are you gonna be back?
A few days.
Listen, Nicholas, will you call me from there?
You really want me to?
If you can. Yeah, sure. Okay, have a safe trip.
Thanks.